Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty. If you're new, welcome. My name's Laura. I'm a self-taught makeup enthusiast who also dabbles in skincare, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to be trying out the Peace Out Wrinkle patches. They look like this. They're 6 anti-wrinkle dissolving microneedling patches with retinol and peptides. Very, very excited to try these out. I've got some fine lines that I'm noticing. And what really bothers me is when makeup starts to cake and crease within my wrinkles. So we'll try this out and see if it makes a difference. So if you guys want to see my thoughts and sort of mini review of this, then please keep on watching. So I've tried out a couple products from Peace Out before, maybe just one. I think I tried their puffy eye patches, and those were cool. I wasn't like blown away by them. So we'll try these out and see if they work, see what my thoughts are. I'll just read what it says on the back. So it says, got a line, hit rewind. Wrinkles got you down, slap on a treatment strip. Peace out, fine lines. Time machines aren't real, but these anti-wrinkle microneedling patches are, and they're just as good. Each patch contains 450 self-dissolving hyaluronic acid microneedles that create tiny pathways for retinol, vitamin C, and peptides to visibly smooth the look of wrinkles at the source. Great for crow's feet, smile lines, forehead wrinkles, and 11 wrinkles, so the ones that are like right between your eyebrows. Use 2 times per week for at least 2 consecutive weeks for softer, smoother looking skin. Alright, so we'll try it out and see. And this is what we have. Okay. Looks like there's just, wow. Okay, so you only get 2 packages, each containing 3 wrinkle patches. I imagine they're not individually sealed, so I'm guessing you have to use them all at once. And these weren't cheap either. They're $31 and you only get 2, but like technically 6 in here. Kind of not really individually wrapped. They're like in this little like plastic sleeve thing. And it's like, it's so strange because it says use 2 times per week for at least 2 weeks. But it's like they only give you enough for 1 week's worth. So I don't really understand. Let's just zoom in and we'll just do kind of a before look at my face. Okay, let's turn off the lights. I'll try and show you using a flashlight from my phone. Okay, so you can see that I've got a little bit of crow's feet happening over here. And same thing on this side. There we go. And then on the forehead, there we go, you can kind of see I've got some fine lines over there. I don't have 11 wrinkles. I've got like a little bit of creasing under my eye, but not too bad. I've got 3 wrinkle packages, and like really I'd like to stick them here, and I guess on the forehead, but there isn't a whole lot of room, so I feel like I have to choose them carefully. So it says to remove the white protective layer around to expose the entire patch. Use anywhere on the face as a spot treatment for wrinkles and fine lines. Apply to clean, dry skin, gently press for 5 to 10 seconds. Wear overnight or for at least 6 hours for best results. Use 2 times per week for at least 2 consecutive weeks. Oh, I guess I should show you what it looks like. That's what they look like. I just took off the white protective layer on the top one, but I don't know if you can see, but there are like teeny tiny little micro needles like over here. Do you just like stick it on? Like, I wish the instructions were like kind of idiot proof, because if you've never done this before, it's like a little hard to figure out like what you're supposed to do exactly. And my crow's feet aren't that long, so I'm almost tempted to just cut this in half, which, you know what, I think I might do. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or allowed to do that, but I'm gonna do that. I just cut it in half. I guess I'll just stick this over here. Oh, I can feel the microneedles. See, I'm dumb, and you need to like spell out the instructions for idiots like me. Like I wish it was like literally like peel it off and then stick it on. All right, it's on. You can barely see it. Oh, okay, well, yeah. If I turn my head, it looks like I'm wearing a clear Band-Aid. And now I'll just take off the other one, do the same thing on the other side. Like it's such a small area where I like need this treatment that it doesn't make sense to use the whole thing. And then I've got these two other ones. I guess I can just stick them like half and half, like, because I've kind of got these like deeper lines sort of here, and then in the center I don't really have lines. It's sort of like on either side here. All right, so let's just kind of stick that there. Yeah, I feel like in general these Peace Out patches and stuff like just need one little extra set of instructions just to really dumb things down. Let's put the last one on. All right, so they're on. This one actually really hurts. Like it's just sort of like a burning feeling. This side isn't as bad, which kind of makes me a little concerned that it's not gonna work. So I guess I'll just kind of press it in a little bit just to make sure that it does its thing and, you know, releases all those peptides and whatnot. And then these forehead ones don't really hurt at all. I will leave it at that, and I guess I'll try and remember to do a check-in in the morning, and we'll see how it looks, see if it made a difference at all, and whether I'll pick up another patch and continue using these, I guess. So ignore this. I just woke up, so I've still got the patches on, and let's take them off and see how it looks. The whole thing just stuck to my forehead. I'm like looking, I'm like, oh look, all the little micro needles must have been absorbed into the skin. Meanwhile, it's just stuck to my forehead. It's weird. The ones near my eyes didn't do that, but the ones on my forehead did. Oh, wow. Did this actually work? Okay, so I'm gonna have to give it a minute for the like indent on my face to go away. I think this might have actually worked. I think like if I really, really look super close, I think I still see maybe like the barest hint of fine lines just on like the outside, like my crow's feet. But my forehead looks really smooth. Okay, yeah, now as I'm looking, I do see like there are still some fine lines. It definitely does seem something like the more you use it, the more effective it is. Okay, well, I am impressed. Look, I'm willing to spend the money on something within reason if it actually works. So if these do work, I'd be willing to buy them again. It's just kind of a shame that you don't get that many. Like you pretty much get 2 uses in one of these. So if you are using these, what is it, twice a week for at least 2 weeks, then you have to buy like a pack of these a week, which I don't love. So I'm back. It's been about an hour or so now, so things have like settled down. And you know what? I think this did make a little bit of a difference. This is actually really surprising. I mean, I guess it's not super surprising considering like the way that it like really penetrates under your skin, but I guess I didn't expect to see a difference right away because in the past I haven't really experienced that with sort of, I guess, more like traditional skincare, like a serum or, you know, a heavy cream or something like that. Usually I'll start to see results after using it a few times, but while my fine lines are still there, they are a lot less prominent. Forehead fine lines are there, just minimized. Crow's feet are there, but much more subtle. And I'll zoom in to show you, but I'll show you photos that I took on my phone of the before and after so we can kind of compare. Okay, there we go. So there's my forehead. You can see fine lines a little bit. Okay, I hope you're able to see that. Point is, the fine lines are still there. They're just less pronounced. That's kind of what I was looking for. I'm so impressed. The what do they call them? Micro needles? I think that made the biggest difference because first of all, like they are micro needles. You can feel the needles going into your skin. So if you have any sort of aversion to needles or if you're super sensitive to pain, I wouldn't recommend these, or you just have to kind of suck it up. I have a high pain tolerance, but you know, I could still feel like it was like little pinpricks going into my skin. Like it kind of felt like if you've ever accidentally stepped on the sharp part of Velcro, it kind of felt like that. Less than a sort of standard needle pain, but still sharp. So yeah, it was kind of a weird feeling, especially having it near my eyes. I didn't really love that, but I just really wanted to target that area. Personally, you can watch my video over here of my review of the Ordinary Retinoid, and that didn't really impress me too much. This is way more effective, and I think it's the fact that it's going kind of underneath the top level of your skin. Plus, it's not just retinol, it's got peptides and vitamin C. So it's really like going underneath the surface. It's giving those anti-aging benefits, plus like, you know, brightening your skin and plumping your skin and all of that to make it look a lot more youthful. I think all of those together just really made a big difference. So I would definitely try these out again. I'm a little shocked, actually. I would give these a solid like 11 out of 5. Well done, Peace Out. Well done. This is such a fun brand. What was the other one? The puffy under eye patches didn't really impress me too much. But these I would really recommend. They're not cheap, but I think I've only tried one retinol serum, so I don't know, you know, if other ones are maybe more effective. I don't know. But at least for me personally, this seemed to work really well, and I highly recommend it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below if you've tried this out before. I'm really blown away by this. Like I haven't really encountered too many skincare products that seem to work so immediately. Again, it didn't get rid of my wrinkles completely, but it minimized them. And that's kind of what I was expecting. I didn't expect them to go away completely, though I'm curious to see over time if that would be the case. Also, let me know if you have any like video topic recommendations. I'm happy to try those out. I think I'm going a little overboard right now on skincare, so I'm trying to like dial it back because there's only so much skincare that a person can use at one time. If there is anything specific that you'd like me to try out, feel free to comment below, like within reason, because as of when I'm filming this, I am unemployed. So there's only so much money that I have and that I'm willing to spend at this point. Or if you have any like specific questions about products, I'm not an expert, but I did used to work in the cosmetic industry, so I do know a little bit. So I'm happy to try and answer any questions to the best of my abilities. I'll also add that I do have eczema on my face, not really in the areas where I put these patches. My eczema usually flares up kind of around the center of my cheeks, like kind of on like the apple of my cheeks up to my, what do you call this part? Like the cheekbone, I guess. But occasionally, if I do have open or broken skin, retinol, like the retinol serum or retinoid serum that I used to use does sometimes irritate it, but I mean, my skin feels fine after these. Fingers crossed, but I don't seem to have any reactions. And in general, my skin seems to handle retinol products pretty well, all things considered. Oh, also one more thing that I sort of implied but didn't specifically state, but because this is a retinol product, I used it at night. I wouldn't want to walk around with like little patches that look like band-aids on my face during the daytime, especially if I'm going out. So generally, if I'm using any type of retinol type product, I'm going to use it at night because it does make your skin photosensitive, so sensitive to light, like particularly sunlight. And I always, even if I hadn't used a retinol product the night before, I'm like really diligent about putting on sunscreen before I go outside. So just keep all that in mind and make sure that you do all of that. If you like the type of content that I post here on my channel, I'm sure you'll enjoy the content that I post on my other social media. My passion really is more like sort of goth alternative fashion and really bold makeup and stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff, then I'm sure you'll enjoy the content that I post on my other social media accounts, which is kind of more of the looks that I do here. If you like the type of content that I post here on my channel and you want to see more, I'd love it if you could subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you'll get updated every time I post a new video.